Well, folks, happy heavenly birthday to Donald Sutherland. Yep, born on July 17, 1935. And he already passed away 2 years ago at ages 88. Right now, 91 now. So, yeah. It's not the same without him from 2 years now, folks. It's not the same. But hey, let's get started with all the movies he done. First up, The World 10 Times Over as Tall Man in Nightclub, but uncredited, 1963, when he's really young. Castle of the Living Dead as St. Paul, the Witch, and the Old Man, 1964. Christopher Lee. Yep, Christopher Lee made this. Fanatic as Joseph, 1985. Dr. Terrace's House of Horrors as Dr. Bob Carroll, which is, oh, okay. Bedford Incident as a Hospital Man Nurley. Promise Her Anything as Autograph-Seeking Father, but uncredited, 1966. With Warren Beatty. Oh, wow. He's still around, huh? Wow. He's not dead. $1 Billion Brain as a Scientist at Computer, 1967. With Michael Caine. Yep. Dirty Dozen as Vernon L. Pinkley. Shuttered Room as the Zambolian Walsley? I don't know. Yeah. Sebastian as Ackerman, 1968. Joanna as Lord Peter Sanderson. That was as well, too. Split as Dave. Yep, I haven't watched it yet. Interlong as Lawrence. We have Oedipus the King as chorus leader. Oh, Christopher Plummer did this. Wow. But I'm sad he passed away 5 years now. Yep, at ages 91. MASH. Yep, just MASH. As Benjamin Franklin Pierce or Hawkeye, 1990. Oh, 1970, sorry. Start the Revolution Without Me as Charles Peary. Yep. Kelly's Heroes as Sergeant Oddball with Clint Eastwood. The Act of the Heart as Father Michael Farrell. I don't know. Ferreira, I don't know. Alex in Wonderland as Alex Morrison. No, not Alice in Wonderland. Alex with an X. Little Murders, 1971 as Duplass. Oh my gosh, that was 55 years now. Same with Johnny Got His Gun as Christ. And Clucked as John. Jane Fonda. Yep, Jane Fonda made it with him. Steelyard Blues as Jesse. That was 1973. Lady Ice as Andy Hammond. Yep. And then Don't Look Now as John Baxter. Which is, Julie Christie film that she done. I don't know that actress very well. Yeah, I didn't know her very well, so nope, I'm sorry. Alien Thunder as Sergeant Dan Candy, 1974. Spies. Yes, Brulin. Ooh, that's a classic movie. The Day of the Locust as Homer Simpson. What? 1975. Wait, Homer Simpson? What? Is that the Simpson I remembered? I don't know. End of the Game as Robert Schmidt. 1900. Oh, as Attila. That was 1976. Robert De Niro made it. That was 50 years now. I know Robert De Niro made this movie when he's really young. All right. And not to mention, his birthday is next month, which is 31 days now. Next month. Same with Sean Penn and Austin Butler. All right. Let's focus. Felonies is Casanova as Giacomo. That was 1976. And then The Eagle Has Landed as Liam with Michael Caine. This movie's also 50 years now. Kentucky Fried Movie as Clumsy Waiter. That was 1977. And The Disappearance as Jay. Blood Relatives as Steve. That was 1978. So is Animal House as Professor Dave Janglings. Oh, that's a classic movie with John Belushi. That's a good one. Invasions of the Body Snatchers as Matthew. And then The First Great Train Robbery as Angar. Murdered by Decrease as Robert Lee's 1979 with Christopher Plummer. A Man, a Woman, and a Bank as Reese. Bear Island as Frank Lansing. Oh, okay. Ordinary People as Calvin. That was 1980. Nothing Personal as Roger Killer. Yep. Three's-Hold as Dr. Thomas, 1981. Yep. He's with Jeff Goldblum. CBS Fox Video made it. Okay. But, alright. Gas as Nick. Just Gas, yeah. Eye of the Needle as Henry Fabler. This movie's 45 now. Max Duncan's Returns as Officer Brian, 1983. And then 1984, Ordeal by Innocence as Dr. Arthur. Crackers, Westlake. Yep, just Cracker, yeah. Revolution as Sergeant Major PC. That was 1985 with Al Pacino. Heaven Help Us as Brother Tendias. The Wolf at the Door as Paul, 1986. This movie's 40 years now. The Trouble with Spies is as Appleton Porter, 1987. He's with Net Beating, I think. The Rosary Murders as Father Robert Kostler. Okay. Appearance to Murder as John Reyes. That was 1988. Los Angeles as Dr. Charles Loftus, 1989. A Dry White Season as Ben Toted. I don't know. Yeah. Locked Up as Warden. Yep. Sylvester Stallone. Buster's Bedroom as O'Connor, 1990. Beth Haunts The Making of a Hero as Dr. Norman. Yep. Oh, he's with Helen Mirren. Oh, yeah, he had no hair right here. He had no hair here. But he did have hair on the side. No hair here. Okay. Scream of Stone as Ivan, 1991. Yep, that was 35 years now. So is JFK as X. Eminent Domain as Joseph. And then Backdraft with as Ronald with Kurt Russell. Alrighty. The Pork Little Puppies' First Christmas as the narrator, 1992. The Railway Station Man as Roger. Hawthorne. Throne, I don't know. Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Murrick. Wait, that's the movie. The Setting Sun as John Williams. Also, what? Oh, it's a Japanese movie. It's a Japanese movie. Younger and Younger as Jonathan Younger, 1993. He's with Brendan Fraser. 6 Degrees of Desperation as Flame. Red Hot as Korov. Shadow of the Wolf as Henderson. Yep. Benefit of the Doubt as Frank. Yep. Puppet Masters as Andrew, 1994. Punch, Crabman, and Disclosure as Bob Galvin, with Michael Douglas and Demi Moore. Alrighty. Outbreak as Major General Donald McClintock. That was 1995 with Dustin Hoffman. Hollow Point as Garrett. That was 1996. And so is A Time to Kill as Lieutenant Wilbanks with Sandra Bullock. This movie is 30 years now. The Assignment as Jack Shawn, 1997. Shadow Dispiracy as Jacob Conrad. Free Money as Rolf, 1998. Fallen as Lieutenant Stanton with Denzel Washington and John Goodman. Wait, is that Fallen? Yeah. Without Limits as Bill Bowerman. Yep. Billy Crudup made this with him. Virus, Captain Robert Everton. That was 1999 with Jamie Lee Curtis. Instinct as Dr. Ben Hillard. Oh, that's good. Panic? Yep, just Panic as Michael with William H. Macy and Neve Campbell. Space Cowboys as Captain Jerry O'Neill. Clint Eastwood made this. The Art of War as UN Security General Douglas Thomas with Wesley Snipes. Final Fantasy The Spirit's Witten. That was Dr. Sid, the voiceover, since 2001. And so is Big Shots' Funeral as Rob Taylor. Oh, the Chinese movie. Okay. That movie is 25 years now. Italian Jobs as John Bridger, 2003 with Mark Wahlberg. Five Moons a Square as Rosario. Yep. Baltic Storm as Lou. Cold Mountain as Reverend Monroe with Jude Law and Nicole Kidman. All right, 2005. Aurora Borealis as Ronald with Joshua Jackson. Yep. Fiercely People as Ogden D. Osborne with Diane Lane. Pride and Prejudice as Mr. Bennett. That's a classic movie with Keira Knightley. I like this one. American Gun as Carl Wilk. Yep. Linda Cardellin made this with Tony Goldwyn. Lord of Wars as Southern. Yep. Nicolas Cage. And of course, An American Haunting as John Bell. As the Dust as Hell Frink. That was 2006 with Colin Farrell and Selma Hayek. Beerfest as Joanne Van Wolf's Hansus. That was 2006 also. And then The Land of the Blind as Throne. He's with Ralph Finch. Regent Over Me as Judge Reigns. That was 2007 with Adam Sandler and Don Cheadle. Puffball as Larks. Kelly Rayleigh made this movie. Yep. And by the way, her birthday's tomorrow. Yep, she's going to turn 49 tomorrow. Days of Darkness as himself. Fool's Gold as Nigel. That was 2008 with Matthew McConaughey. Astro Boy as President Stone, 2009. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Con Artist as John Krasinski. That was 2010. 2011, The Mechanic as Harry McKenna. Yep, Jason Statham made this movie. This movie's turning 15 now. So is The Eagle as Aquila with Channing Tatum and Jamie Bell. Horrible Bosses. This movie's also 15 years also as Jack. Yes, that's a good one. Man on a Train as the Professor. Oops, sorry. And of course, Jock the Hero Dog as the narrator and Sir Perry Fitzpatrick. Wow. Wow, talking about, let's see, two voiceovers. Wow. Hunger Games 2012. President Coriolanus Snow. Oh, that's a good one. With Jennifer Lawrence. Plus Josh Henderson, Liam Hemsworth, Woody Harrelson, Elizabeth Banks, Lenny Kravitz, and then Stanley Tucci. Oh, that's good. Don Ryder as Cole Karan. Oh, I don't remember watching this. Christian Slater made this, but okay. Assassin's Bullet. Ambassador Ash Down. Yep, another Christian Slater movie. The Best Offer as Billy Whistler, 2013. Jeffrey Rush. Hunger Games Catching Fire, the sequel. Oh, that's 2013. John Pavlos as John Lester. The Calling as Father Price. I think it's Price. That was 2014. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Forsaken as Clayton, 2015. Oh, Kiefer Sutherland made it with him. And then Mockingjay Part 2, the Hunger Games movie. Milton's The Secret as Grandpa Howard, 2016. This movie's turning 10 now. The Last Year's Secret as John Spencer, 2017, with Helen Mirren. Bass Muley Blues as Gru Gong, with Brie Larson. Yep. I do see Brie Larson in Captain Marvel. Yep. And so is the voice as Rosalina from Mario Galaxy movie. Anyway, Measure of a Man as Dr. Kahan, 2018. Blake Cooper. Blake Cooper? What does he do? Oh, Maze Runner. Wow. American Hangman as Judge Straight, 2019. Backdraft 2. Oh, that's the sequel to number 1. I always stick with the old one. Ad Astra as General Thomas. Yep, Brad Pitt made this movie. Oh yes, Brad Pitt has short hair. No long hair. He has short hair now. The Blood Orange Hersey as Jeremy. 2020 Alone as Edward. Tyler Posey? Huh? What does he do? Oh man, I don't know any of those guys. JFK Revisited Through the Looking Glass as a narrator, 2021. Yep. Whoopi Goldberg narrated this with him. Moonfall as Holden Field, 2022. Mr. Harrigan's phone. Oh, that's his name. Okay. And then the last two, Miranda's victim as Judge Warren. That was 2023. With Abigail Breesling, Ryan Phillip, Luke Wilson, and the rest. And finally, Ozzy, Voice of the Forest as Smiley. That was 2023. He done. And that's going to do it for part 1 for Donald Sutherland stuff. Wait. I think that's going to do it for part 1. So stay tuned for the shows he done. Plus the TV films, miniseries, and special theaters, music video, games, and documentary appearance. So that's going to do it. So stay tuned for part 2. So we'll see you later.